Ain't it cool news?
Okay,
so credit where credit's due.
I've caught up with myself.
So it's cool news.
I'm on commentary 9.
Despite the
and I'm talking about James Gunn. So I think we have here the final word in the James Gunn saga.
Oh, what a place to start.
Gunn is done at Marvel.
There
you go. That's a sad end to this.
He should be ashamed of what he tweeted.
Variety reports that Disney are sticking by their decision to remove Gunn as the director of Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Gunn met with Disney studio chairman Alan Horn after an outpouring of support from fans and from the entire Guardians of the Galaxy cast, but Horn stood by his decision to fire Gunn. I've read several tweets from last night about the Variety article, and one of my favourite critics, Scott Wampler, talked about how pointless a boycott is in the light of the Disney acquisition of Fox. Yeah, because basically Disney own like 50% of everything that's produced out of Hollywood now.
I won't read the whole thing.
So Scott Wampler tweeted, "Guys, I know we're all mad about the Gunn thing, but I gotta tell you, I don't think a Disney boycott is gonna help yet here. Do you understand how much shit Disney owns? Like more than half." Okay, that's why I said that. I think I remember reading that.
Pray, listen, and discuss. I think praise in there because apparently Chris Pratt's quite religious. In that time, we've been encouraged by the outpouring.
So there you go. Apparently, they're still using his script,
which
was written before he was fired. So he's
still creatively involved
in
that capacity. And there'll probably be a rewrite when they bring a new director in. Everyone's talking about Taika Waititi being a possible replacement, but I think Taika Waititi's working on another film at the moment, so that he might have a clash there.
Having spent many years on sets making Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2.
Hang on, I'm just doing a little bit of... there we go, Jojo Rabbit, in which he's in playing Adolf Hitler. No release date, but I think that's filmed this year.
We believe is from the heart.
Say there's 3-year gap between these 3 Guardians films, so I think Disney were looking for a 2020 release, so and he could possibly take up the reins.
Redemption has never been more relevant than now.
Personally, our principal production commenced in May 2018 on Jojo Rabbit, which means
it goes along.
I'd say that we were looking for a late 2019 release on that, so that's a very tight window to turn around a big Marvel movie.
It's signed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the cast.
It sounds like a damned if you do and damned if you don't project to me.
Bradley Cooper,
I think when they come to write the Marvel story, and this will be the turning point. This will be the point where you had the golden halcyon era of the noughties, everything from Iron Man onwards. The firing of James Gunn.
That was
simply for being a vocal advocate of the president.
July
I'm sorry. And really, really offensive tweets, which weren't actually offensive, because it's just everyone decided to get up in arms and militant and be offended on the behalf of other people.
There's a quote made
weren't offensive and were defendable.
Nobody's
they were jokes. They were bad jokes, admittedly. That's all they were.
This was a smear campaign on a good man. I spoke to Chris Pratt the day after.
You can make a joke about anything.
A bit religious.
You know, it wasn't. It's different from Razan.
Figure it out. That's why.
Razan was targeting a woman of race. All right, she might not have known that she was a woman of race, but her tweets came across as a direct racial attack. These were not attacks on anyone.
Most decent people I've met. When I'm at,
they were, if anything, they were self-deprecating tweets.
Then I'm going to ask them to release me from my contract, cut me out, or recast me. I'd be doing James a disservice if I.
And this was a major fuck up on the Disney Corporation's part.
If he follows through with that as a threat, there might be some. Well, there would definitely be legal.
Dave Bautista threatening to walk.
Then, I suppose you could recast, but I mean, it'll look.
The rest of the cast could follow suit, but it sounds fairly conclusive now. It sounds like.
I'm thinking what it might take.
It'd be too little, too late if the rest of the cast walked now.
I mean, if the rest of the cast followed suit, if the rest of the cast. We're not playing ball.
There you go. All right. There you go. This is my reason for doing this one today. I wanted to basically put this story to bed. I didn't think it would springboard over 3 of these videos, but it has.
Don't get me wrong, right? I don't necessarily think.
They won't hire Taika Waititi. They never go for the obvious option. I mean, Guardians 3 will happen.
Or directors and screenwriters who
there's no doubt about that.
Just as good as James Gunn.
What the consensus, at least amongst the hardcore fans of it, will be, I imagine there'll be a lot of people on James Gunn's side who will be like, "Oh, to hell with this movie."
And I don't think he had anything to apologise for.
The first films were, joyful, funny, oddball little movies, and quite clearly somebody's own unique vision and take on the material.
I mean, if you're having
and this one won't be.
Cast members,
they'll do a horrible pale imitation of and try and convince people that it's James Gunn's style. It's still James Gunn's world, but
I'm not going to get sort of highly.
But you won't have James Gunn taking the.
It's an interesting
the reins, and it will be a sad affair. I think it will. There'll be a missing element there.
We'll see where that goes. But just like last week, after all that, let's lighten the mood a little.
Listening to. Oh, well, this will be.
That one.
This will be helpful to listen to. I'll see where I'm up to on the iFart app list.
Farticus.
So finally the Predator. So I can start off for the one after Predator. This is
all over.
Rambowels. I think it's meant to be like Rambo. Rambowels.
And finally, Predator.
You want to know what this one is? Hang on.
Oh man!
More of those same time.
That one was silent but deadly.
Next week, whenever. Probably in 4 or 5 commentaries time. I have a lot.
Windbag, and finally, Wet One.
Well, that was embarrassing.
More of those, same time next week, 3 weeks' time.